Well, bugger me with a loving spoon if it isn't a Candish campaign rearing its head against the moon. The Variag nobles are daring to strike out against our visitors from Dunland. Here they come, here they are, bare-chested and bearing down upon us, as it were. And, I mean, they come in some quantity, you have to admit. It's not going to be the easiest battle in the world. Not the most difficult either. So, let's get it on the road. We have friends, though. And they do not. Yes, we go to war, apparently. This is what we do. So who's running there? Oh, yes. The ones we want to get to the most. Where are they coming from? Our friends are coming from over here. Yes. So, let's ride a bit faster and make life miserable for their pikemen. Since we do like those guys to go down as quickly as possible. Let's send our in-house wrecking crew out toward the right flank. Our horse archers are already on the road. Hit them, my men. Hit them hard. Hit them with the skill of a long-practiced bard, playing the latest hits on his medieval guitar. Though it would probably be a lute. But lutes are cool too. Yes, you are, my friends. Yes, you are. There's no learning curve with these people. They stand their ground. People that they don't like shoot at them, and then they stand their ground some more. Okay, well, then let's put some pressure on their general as well. Some personal pressure, I mean. Team 3. Come right this way. Oh, Freckler Harriers coming. Oh, Freckelingir Harriers coming this way. Ah. Seems that the general did not like the prospect of being shot at very much. Can't say I blame them. At least not for that. Oops, they're throwing stones at us now. It's not a very nice thing to do, but suppose I can't blame them for doing that either. We do have an oppositional relationship, and it would be foolish to ignore it. Hello, Clan Axeman. Say hello to the Nomad Horseman. So called, in part because of how mad they are, he says. Okay, but they don't They don't feel inclined to stay. Ah, Brennan's Guard doing sort of what we want them to do. Very nice of them. We're just gonna see what little pot shots we can take. Aha. Decent work, decent work.
Fights with horns made of clay.
Only a single casualty on our side. So far. Oops, but here come Brennan's Guard. They're gonna do some damage. They always do. Berserkers, hello. Come this way. Come this way. I will care for you. I will make you feel seen. Who are you fighting? The Harriers. And you're beating them. Ah, how wonderful. Brennan's Guard still under fire. With armor-piercing ammunition, no less. Long spears to be taken out with arrows. Baroon raiders who have no more arrows are simply to stand aside. For the most part. Clan hunters becoming the hunted. And you guys go for the long spears, please. Horse archers, move this way. Oops, nomads. Sorry about that. There's a little bit of an order vacuum, if you will. Seems that our Varia Glancers have yet to enter the field. That's a bit funny. Oops, hello there. Huh. Let's see if we can rout the Slayers. Should be possible. Yes, supported by our archers, the Temple Wars will do absolutely lovely things with Brennan's Guard. Yep, our lancers are stuck on a wall. An invisible one at that. And now Brennan's Guard runs away, but they can't escape the arrows. It's a bit of a predicament for them. Oh, I guess we should just hunt them down until nothing remains. But one should never stand still too long.
foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
He's going down. He's going down. Don't worry. Just keep hitting him. He will go down.
The enemy's general lies dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them. They run like
And
children.
they run away.
Scour them from the field.
Lovely. Halmir is gone. And lunchy munchy on his forces. Good. What else remains? A single long spearman. Running away. But the Wind Riders catch up to him because they always do.
Nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
Oh yes indeed. Glorious fruit it be. Look at that. Baroon Raiders doing quite well for themselves today. It really is the day of the horse archer.
Using the cover of these trees.
Yes. Very cover, very trees.
We have prevailed.
Dum 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 dum.
How may I serve?
And then we have Fionn over here.
Coward.
You know what, Ugablai?
Joining our
Head over.
armies together.
Say hello.
Engage them honorably.
Yeah, I guess we can take him. Let's give it a go. But first, we should probably bring along extra cavalry, because this is just how we do it.
Honorable battle.
This is how we party. So we're going to quickly save it, and we're going to make sure Captain Fionn,
Not one of us shall fail.
Fionn's only death here.
Battle.
Either that, or imprisonment during wartime. And our regiments shall keep doing their thing. They have their roles. They have their songs to sing. And what have these people? Of what can they boast? When you know, as well as I, it won't be long until they're toast. We'll be shooting the wardens. You guys can sort of take on those long spears. Horsemen. Oh, the Orthan Guard is breaking off from the rest of the army. What an excellent mistake they're making right there. Hold off firing, you guys. I don't think you'll do any good with that. Alright, a swift little charge. Nothing fancy. But we can follow it up.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Wind Riders, pull back a little bit. Oh, here come the blades, but surely they're not going to last long when charged into by our lancers. Nope, they don't like it at all. In fact, they run away. Okay, the warband blades are okay. We don't need to worry too much about those. We can charge those down with any cavalry we have, essentially. Wind Riders, get out of there.
Only half the enemy
And
force remains.
what
pray they
else?
lose
What
their
else? What
will
else?
to
What
fight.
else?
Our foe fights with horns made of clay.
Not much left
We are
there.
winning the battle.
And our nobles are still focusing down the wardens, as it should be. Long spears. They must be quelled. And our supremacy upheld. Sequencing orders. I can't recommend it highly enough to anyone who hasn't done it. Using the shift key to get different orders in, particularly for cavalry units, is so useful.
Cut off the serpent's head.
Oh dear.
The general is slain.
I suppose we won't be having to fear Fionn for quite a while. Not until his family legacy catches up with us. Or something. Not sure what that would even look like. But here's a little hint of what sequencing can orders for your cavalry can do. Right? You can sort of have different parts of your cavalry fall into different spots.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd
and
of
surround
dogs.
them.
Drive them from the battle.
Just like that. In this case, we did lose some Wind Riders, but
both righteous and well deserved.
not too many. Not too many at all. And we healed a bunch of them. No, not them. The Nomad Horsemen. Okay, would be better to heal the Wind Riders, obviously, but we will manage. We will manage, as we always have, with joy and laughter. So, I guess we can ransom them. They will end up in a fort. Life is fine. Okay, so what happened from here? We're going to Oster-the-Thiel, of course, and we're going to start retraining troops, because of course we are. Oh, they retrain for armor too. Okay, well, in that case, we just retrain everything. Retrain everything.
How may I serve?
And then we're going to send some folks to besiege that fort, I suppose. There's an army coming north there. There's an army coming over here. But no matter what they do, they will be faced with quite a large number of forces.
Orders.
I think we can rest quite safe in the knowledge
Orders.
that
How may I
they
serve?
simply won't get to us. It seems our Variag Lancers will also be retrainable quite soon.
Come and get me, you coward. Be gone. Orders.
Ah, yes, and then we have these fellows moving onto Kaloniak. We'll see what
Noble one.
what we can do there. I'm not sure what they have in Kaloniak. If they have a huge amount of troops, of course, we'll have to pull that back a little bit. But we're also besieging Metraith, so one wonders what they possibly could have. It's quite aggressive for Javed to go straight for Tharbad, but he has some power, he has some strength, he can take it. Surely he can. And then there are these great beasts. Are the goblins still down to one region? Probably not, but we can make some things happen in these lands for sure. They're neutral to us for now. God.
Get ready for fighting. How may I serve?
I feel like we should make use of our beasts.
My ears.
Our spy is, of course, in here just converting the population. He's doing a lovely job. But bits of this army should probably think about heading out.
My lord. Orders.
Zadnazir. You know, yeah, you'll be able to move out very soon. Very soon indeed.
How may I serve? My lord. Order.
But these fellas, these beasts, into a fort you go.
Get ready for fighting.
Can't quite make it to that fort, but you'll be able to be there soon enough.
I will only
Because we want to have you around in the south, I think. That seems to be the most prudent option, since it is where we will face some resistance in times to come. Midland is coming along nicely. Under Towers is about to upgrade. I think we're doing about as well as we want to be at this turn of the 105th turn. You mean? I mean. Let's end the turn and see what everybody does.
I shall continue in the morning.
The Dunedain are pressed to consolidate in both the north and the south at the same time in order to preserve as many regions and as much influence as possible. And this leaves them vulnerable. For surely, without their heartland regions, they can't hope to defend that kind of land. Hello there, then, Lendings. Welcome to Moria. You're not quite at home in these places, are you? No, I didn't think so.
Noble one.
Ah. The Dunedain move out of Keloniak? How considerate of you guys.
We shall end this day in triumph.
So what do they have in there?
Besieging the enemy.
Decent
Do
troops,
we wait them out or strike?
but nothing to be too worried about.
Come and get me, you coward. Yes, noble
I'm thinking that Javed can probably deal with an army before heading south, especially one as ramshackle as this looks to be. Yay, Isengard most advanced faction. Saruman! Saruman! The man with a plan. Well, the Maya with a plan, I suppose. I suppose that is more accurate. Let's get a Master Mason's Hall in Under Towers. And what else can we do? We can get new training facilities in Camp Bryn. That man's stoic. Yeah, you need more culture, but you have culture and you have a spy, so I'm pretty happy about the development of things. We have a Master Horse Breeders Guild, which will be nice. Mangalan. You need military lodgings, I guess? Maybe we need to emphasize growth, actually, because growth will allow us to strike out, you know? To strike out. Yeah. And why does this allow us to strike out, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. It's because we need to develop our towns relatively quickly. From a large town and upwards, a place is very valuable to us. So that is why we want that to upgrade into a large town. The sooner the better. So, we have a few different things we need to do.
How may I serve? Orders.
These fellas can move south a bit. Ooh, hello there, fellas. You can move into a fort down south of Bree, or southeast of Bree. And these two fellas can move into Ossul for some retraining.
How may I serve?
These marauders can join too.
Purging our armies, we rest here until dawn.
Oh, they keep wanting to take Osterthiel. Oster-Innerthiel. Not Osterthiel, that's a different region. I keep mixing them up. But you know. Hello.
We will smite this foe.
We have a captain, no general, but they also just have a captain. And I don't think their army is particularly well equipped to deal with us, which is a bit of an oversight on their part, I have to admit. Why didn't any of them say something to the effect of, let's bring some of those crossbowmen that also are spearmen at the same time and just stuff our front lines with pikes until they cry. But no, the Dunlendings didn't think of this. And we shall punish them accordingly. They don't have any cavalry, so we don't need to worry about that. We have a hill. And it's quite an amazing hill. So we're going to make full use of it, my darlings. We have mounted archers on that side, and the mounted not so much archers on the other side. We have 2 heavy infantry regiments and 1 archer regiment. Come, Dunland. Come. Ah, yes, and we have marauders coming in from behind. You know what? That's a perfect place to have them. At some point, they're going to start breaking, and that is when we will have our marauders strike fear into the hearts of whatever is left. Windriders? Yeah, hold off just a little while. Alright, they want to charge into us. We won't make it easy for them. And then the sentries are over there. Perfect. How are you guys doing? You're fighting all the people I want you to. The Lancers, do you have anything coming after you? Not really, actually. We really ought to do some exploitation on this. Oh dear, look at that. The sentries didn't like being charged by cavalry. Who knew? Oh, hello, raiders. Spearmen coming along. Hello. And the warband host, they are the ones with spears, right? Yeah, okay. Pretty good that we have cavalry with them right there. Oh dear, those spearmen are not going to like what's about to happen to them. Neither are these Dunlending raiders going to like what's happening to them.
Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Okay, infantry, line up once more.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Archers, can you reach those warband? Yeah, you can. And you should. It's such good fun. Oof. Okay, slight problem. They didn't rout. But, wonderful thing, we didn't lose any troops on it. Well, not any troops that matter. Warband host coming along, clan axeman coming along. Okay. We'll just get out of their way. Charge into the raiders, my friends. Life will be so much more interesting when you do. They're not happy, they're not happy, they are very much
Behold
not
our worthless
happy.
foe. See how their general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
Clan Axeman, Warband Host, Warband Blades. Those are all that remains. So it's time to break them one by one. And how are we going to do that, you might ask? Well, something infantry keep in line smash is a decent bet, I think.
The cowardly enemy general has been captured while running away. Guard him. For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
So, at the beginning of this battle, two armies met, captained by non-distinct people. Now, only one of these armies is captained by a non-distinct person. Only problem is, that person is me. Sort of. And we're gonna lure those axemen into a deadly little mousetrap. Slingshot smack smack bitey boo doo. Something like that. I think that's a good name for it. Only it's a bit hard to remember. I'll come up with something that's better. Trust me. Okay. They're shaken as the Baroon Raiders hit. And after that, come the slightly better Horse Archers. And goodbye to the Axemen. Send the infantrymen
Well
running.
within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Archers, run a little down the hill, if you please. It might prove useful. Oh dear, Warband Blaze wavering. That just means the Windriders of Cannes have one shot to make it. Oh, and they just flee.
Like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Oh dear. When the enemy just instinctively capitulates, it's always a fun moment. Light cavalry!
Great victories
Yes,
are like
indeed.
sweet nectar.
35
Come,
lost,
let us
over
drink
1,000
of the most
of the
rare
enemy
and glorious fruit.
killed and captured. Courtesy of the Windriders of Cannes, doing great things, but the Baroon Raiders were also hammering it out quite nicely. Everybody's doing good here. How did they manage to shoot a single one of our marksmen? I don't know, but thankfully he healed, so his injuries must have been trivial. And what's the status quo from that? Well,
Orders.
the prisoners were apparently summarily executed without my consent.
Orders. How may I serve? How
Oh
may
dear.
I serve? As you will.
Some of our lads can make it back into Khazad-dûm. Retraining will happen across the board. And
Orders. We
the rest
here
will just make it
until
back to
dawn.
Anon and Arad. Though, on second thought, maybe we should send them toward Bairig. We have 3 spies in there, and there's a 115% chance for them to open the gates if we attack. That's an amazing statistic. Would be interesting if Suddenly the game decided, oh yeah, 115. Now we're looping back to 15 because it can't comprehend more than 100%.
How
But
may I serve?
nah, I'm sure that the game developers back in the lofty times of 2004 had no problem in accounting for such an edge case, eh?
We close for
And while we contemplate that, let's deal with Captain Kuion. Kuion. I don't know. Not sure. But maybe he'll tell us. I am Captain Kuion. Or maybe he won't. Maybe his last words will be some we never get to hear.
all find a way to an honorable victory.
But he stepped outside his walls, and therein lies a strategic error which I intend to fully exploit. Ooh, hills, my friends, hills. Always interesting when you get to fight in hills. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna put our infantry way up there. We have some mounted archers. They'll be over here. We have some more. They'll be over here. And then we have sort of a lighter melee division and a heavier melee division. Let's get our boys up there. Our horse archers will be the first to make contact. And, ah yes, of course. They'll apparently also be the first to be shot at. Because the enemy has a number of Dunedain rangers, and as we all know, those guys have range and accuracy like few other archers in Middle-earth. And we know that because we commanded hundreds, if not thousands of them during our time with the Reunited Kingdom. Oh yeah, here they come. The Rangers have a bite, as they say. But we haven't managed to hit any of them. Or at least not any meaningful quantity. We should put our archers a bit closer toward the edge. Dunedain cavalry out there. Okay. You know what? That's perfect for our warlords, cataphract archers to deal with. Oh, and they think so too, apparently. Ha! That's... Oh, they flee! That was quick. Didn't expect that to happen.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our
But
foe
I will
surely
not
see this
complain.
and lose heart.
And now the Windriders are pursuing them because they can actually catch up with the bastards. It's nice to have a cavalry unit that can catch other cavalry. It's really nice. I like it. Right. Team 4. Don't pursue the enemy into... Oh. Okay. It's also nice when that said cavalry unit does not go on suicide missions. Hopefully we can heal a few of those. Oh! Seems that they're all retreating. Team 6. Let's help ward off that potential reality. Yeah, they're trying to just get away now.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Ow, ow, ow.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Here come the cataphracts, here come the cataphracts. We've got your backs, they say. Oh no, and they then try to run the other way. Fantastic. Okay, maybe it's time to stop shooting at things. Here come the very Lancers. And they're pretty pissed at the Rangers. Ooh, and I think they feel it, my friends. I think they feel it. That was quite a charge, that one. Oh, the soul swords are still there. Causing a ruckus. But we can break them.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd
Just
of
like that.
goats. Drive them from the battle.
Alright, we lost a couple,
Victory
but
is ours.
our army is still very much
Righteous and
capable.
well-deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
Windrider can't. Yes, we healed 8 of them. Very good, very good, very good. Temple Marksman, 128 kills. Very good. Very nice. Maybe there was a few Variag Lancers in between those, but let's not think too much about that. Let's just continue toward Tharbad. Shall we ransom the Dunedain and see if they... Oh, they can't afford it. What a pity.
We have prevailed.
Now that we're going to assault a town, though, I think
How may I serve?
there's a case to be made that the Windriders of Khand won't be as useful anymore, because there's sort of a lighter fare.
An honor to serve. Noble one.
Orders.
So let's send them back to Bree.
We move. The sun sets on today's.
Yes.
And then we can take the units that are not cavalry and send those straight to Tharbad.
Into 2 forces. We will engage.
And the infantry will follow suit.
We march.
Javed still has enough, more than enough, to keep them occupied in Tharbad, and
Honorable battle.
well,
Awaiting
We'll see what they do. If they try to counterattack with Captain Caddock or whatever, it's possible.
Come and get.
And if they do, it's entirely possible that they will win.
How may I serve?
No. No, it's not. No, I think we'll be just fine.
Orders.
Shall we end the turn and figure out what happens next? Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
How may I serve? Orders.
Unless that man Strike is coming along, let's just check our northern regions for development, eh? Inquisitor's headquarters coming on in a Numinas. That's wonderful. Mithlond. Yeah. I mean, the stalemate here with the Ardenine beating our allies, I'm calling it a stalemate because that's what it bloody is. They have a huge army down there, and we don't really want to stretch ourselves too thin too quickly, but at some point, there'll be beasts in Mithlond, and when those beasts are ready, that's when fun things will begin to happen around here. Right now, all the beasts we can spare have been sent elsewhere, but this will not be the case forever. Oh yes, and we have troops bearing down on Longbottom. Let's briefly have a look at what they have. Ooh, not too bad at all. Let's see what happens if the great beasts take this on with the auto-resolve. I'm curious. This might be a complete disaster, but we'll see. Nope, it's not. Goodbye, Longbottom.
A most honorable victory. These lands are ours.
Alright. Well, that was relatively straightforward. Oh, we can't upgrade this place, can we? That almost makes the Dark Sanctuary completely unimportant. Oh, great beasts at our capital. Where do I sign? Let's just send them into... Well, I mean... At some point we'll need to deal with Iranion. Iranion? Urainon. Urainon. Urainon? Well, whatever that man's name is, we'll need to deal with him. And these beasts will probably be a big part of that.
How may I serve?
I'll say let's send these into a fort. Boom. Profits secured. And the roads in Basradum will be very profitable. Very, very profitable. So, we besiege our enemies almost anywhere you can think of. Let's end the turn and see what our enemies think of next. Probably an attack on Ostenathiel, but let's see if they get more creative than that. Oh yes, now I know where those two units of great beasts by Ladras need to go. They need to go to Mithlond, of course. Hello, Dunland, hello. I come for your prize, you come for my eyes. Let's see if we can reach a compromise. No, this army doesn't seem like the one I need to compromise with. I will take you on and I will take you down. That's all there's to it. Let's go to town.
Not one of us shall fail to give all in battle. Fortune smiles on our foes for the moment. Pray we can seduce fortune back to our side.
Shouldn't be too difficult. Of course, we shall dearly miss our Windriders, but they're just off for restitutional purposes.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
They won't be away for long. Let's see how we can cajole our enemy. So they have raiders out there, spearmen, sentries. Okay, hello sentries. We'll need to take a look at those. Clan hunters, hello. They're shooting at us because they have their archers somewhere. Oh yes, slayers over there. Mm-hmm. Let's hit the sentries hard. Hit them very hard. You guys, yes, deal with the warband host. That'd be amazing. Oh, look at that. What have we here? Oof. Very nice. Yeah, it's gonna leave a mark. It's gonna leave a mark on us as well, but it's not gonna be too bad, I think. Especially not if we follow it up with even more goodness. How are you doing? Ooh, yes, very nice. Going into a little bit of everything over there. You'll lose a few, but it's not too bad. Hello there, raiders. Looks like you'll be in need of help very soon. Very soon. Okay, hello raiders. You're also going to be in need of help. Considerable help. Medical help. Warband host, you are already in need of help and you're not getting it. No. Raiders, you're basically gone. Nice. How about here? Oof. Looking bad. Looking bad. For you, I mean. Okay, we're just going to gather these lancers up again, and then hit our dear little enemies. Do we have any cavalry charging needs around here? Oh yes, we do. Gunherd slayers over there. Okay, we just need to navigate our way around the long spears, but that shouldn't be a problem. Hello, berserkers. Team 2? Do the whole archery thing, please. Take out the axeman. Shouldn't be too tricky. Clan hunters. Oh yes. Okay, let's split you guys off. Warband sentries still making a mess of our troops. I don't like that particularly. Team 2, how do you do? Shooting at berserkers? Go for the long spears, please.
Appears to be running in our favor. From good tidings such as these, does victory spring forth.
First take out the axeman completely, then come back for the sentries.
The enemy general flees like an old
and
woman.
The long spears, yeah, they're not going to be happy about what's happening there.
Have captured the enemy general.
Oh
It
dear.
used to be a lion, but he seems more an ostrich. Let him sit and watch how true lions fight.
Team 2, you're still just doing those guys, yes. Berserkers, they're routing. How nice. Over there comes Brennan's guard. Yeah, not a completely helpless unit by any means, but they don't really have that many friends to support them. We've lost a few horse archers this battle. But I reckon it's not too bad once you look at the full facts of the matter. Oh, they try to face.
Our enemy flees before
But
us
it doesn't
like a herd
matter.
of goats.
They are
4
overrun.
fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Alright, then there are these guys. Yeah, shoot those Brennan's guard. Right where it hurts, please. You too. You too. And you too. Let's just wear them down a little bit. Go to ×6 and cause some damage. Cataphracts, move out this way. Barrier Glancers, move out this way. And once you're done with your arrows, move it out of the way, please. Good. Everybody?
Victory is well within our grasp. Only
You know
half
what?
the enemy force
It's a
remains.
testament to the strength of these guys that they actually survived that. And they're surviving it quite well. Okay. Well. That makes me rethink my choices a little bit.
Our 4 fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Yeah, that should do it. Down to the last 10 men or something. Maybe even less.
The enemy must curse the day they were born. Let all the
Finally.
gods write of this most wondrous triumph.
Ooh, Lancers. 377 kills. Oh, you guys. You're good. You're good. And coming back to the campaign map,
We could lay a trap here.
I am very happy
Choice, men.
to have a cup of tea
And courage have triumphed.
as we take
We
Tharbad,
have prevailed. Victory.
as is our right through conquest. And that's very nice, actually. It's a good outcome. Because it means we don't damage the region that much, which helps our economic potential. Oh, look at that! Inquisitor's Watch! Happy to see it, happy to see it. Let's get some spies in here.
I will only address you in battle.
So, Javed, the conqueror of Enladris, is now also the conqueror of Tharbad. What a guy.
How may I serve? We move.
And when moving in the temple wards, everything gets better.
Be gone.
Angemon and Moria don't like each other too much anymore. Aww. What a pity.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Khazad-dûm trains cavalry units. In loving quantities. Great beasts come to Imladris. You know what, we should also move some out of here.
We march. Orders. No sleeping here.
These beasts can go into this fort.
How may I serve?
Captain
Remark.
Ulur,
The sun
Uldur,
sets on today's journey.
go to
We rest
Bree.
here until dawn. Orders. We march.
Where we will retrain everything we see. And Warlord Guktik. You know what? Yes. He is going to lead the army. What army, might you cry? Well, I'll tell you. We have an army coming up that will consist of a few temple units, a lot of beasts.
No fool, send your emissary to me.
Orders.
And they are simply going to, and all the cavalry in the world, and they are going to make their way over to Retrain and make him really sorry for himself. That is the plan anyway. Of course, things don't always go quite according to plan, but my plan is to take that bugger out. And once he is taken out, then there's very little to stand in our way over in that area. And then we can perhaps launch a little surprise assault on the Ardunaim. Well, it won't be totally surprising, I guess. Of course, they will have to know we're coming. We'll have to declare war and the end to friendships and all those things, but it's not going to be too much of a hassle, one thinks. Not at all, no. Great Hall Incorporated, please. Maybe some communal farming as well. Just to put my nerves at ease. Because growing that castle would be lovely.
How may I serve? We march.
Anything to retrain here? Nope, not really. Everybody's having the time of their lives. And Byrig, how are you doing? Haha, you're doing so well.
Orders. My lord.
And apparently Dunland is of the mind that we
Yes,
don't pose much of a threat to them. Maybe we should start disabusing them of that particular notion.
How may I serve?
Before we do that though, these Wind Riders need to go somewhere.
As you
They can
will.
go to an
We rest
in
here
North,
until
I think.
dawn. The sun sets on today's journey.
And oh hello, Kadok.
Come and get me, you.
Coming this way.
I will only address you in battle.
Good luck.
We close for come and get me, you.
Yeah, that guy. That guy's not gonna make it. Sorry,
At once.
you're dead.
Will be an honorable battle. We have prevailed. We move at first light. Take
Orders. We rest here until dawn.
Then there's Suanir over there. Nope. He's not going to be up to much. But Byrig is going to be ours.
noble one.
Maybe they consider it impossible that we could possibly...
Orders.
Maybe they think we can possibly mount an attack on Byrig at this hour, which is why they've left it foolishly undefended. But believe you me, we can do exactly such a thing. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
We will engage.
Oh, would you look at that? Our spies have infiltrated the settlement. They will open the doors when we attack. And, okay, they get some wildman defenders, and it's going to be really annoying, but... surely they can't hold us off forever. Let's try.
We shall not fall or flee. We attack.
Now, we have seen how charge resistant these damned bodyguards are. So we'll have to isolate them a bit. And that we will do. Isolate and wear down. So we will post enemies to every single gate except the ones at which we know they are likely to be.
Our spy has opened the gates.
Excellent. Team 2, get inside that square. That's a perfect square for us. Last time we took a town with cavalry, it had a minute little square. But this one has a larger one. One that I will happily call my home. Actually, these guys, you can also just come in. But maybe I do want you guys to come in where there's guaranteed to be very little in terms of resistance.
We have taken the walls. It is time we captured this place.
You're so right, dear commentator. You are so right. Come on, get in there. Oh, I like these little kind of gates inside the buildings. Not inside the buildings, I guess, but you know. Gates running across streets.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
Now, apparently, the first ones up are the Brennan's Guard. We'll have a field day with those. We'll have to use our arrows as well as we possibly can. And that means these guys, with their lighter arrows, they need to focus on the wildman defenders.
Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
It's okay, my man. It's all according to the grand plan. So the enemy is only coming down that corridor? Thank you, game. It's our general doing the majority of the damage here today. I think we can say that much for sure. Oh no. God damn it. What am I doing? Nope. You guys need to avoid melee insofar as possible. And none of you died. Whee! Lovely. Okay. Now let's start shooting some of those wildman defenders. Do they have shields at all? They have no shields. Ah, I like it. I like it. I like it so much. Alright, let's bring in... Yes, mounted archers, please. They're like spearmen without shields. That's not very nice, is it? We'll throw a little bit of a bombardment their way. At some point they will have to relent. Okay. I think we have reduced them in number enough to where a successful cavalry charge is possible. But it might have a number of preconditions. Oh dear, hello there. And just as you think you've got it all worked out, here come some wildman defenders. Okay. We can continue a little bit. Don't you worry. Nomad horsemen, prepare to charge. Maybe we can move our cavalry like this. I doubt it's going to be amazingly effective, but it's going to do something. Alright. These wildman defenders have yet to move. Good for them.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Good. Our mounted archers have done what they could do. Now, our lancers will have to do their bit. Oh yes. Again, please.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. The enemy's general lies dead. Now his men can sense
Quite
the
nice.
doom upon
Okay.
them.
Move back. Horse archers, come back in. Shooty, shooty. Interesting response.
Victory is well within our grasp.
Everybody,
Foe will surely see
charge
this
in
and lose heart.
and bring them down. This is the point at which they would rout if they had any capacity to do so.
This is a most crushing
But we took them.
victory. Your name will live in marble, and our foes in sand.
Quite nice little thing, I think. And we've gained Byrig. Time for tea.
And courage have triumphed. These
So,
are now our people's lands.
how might our enemy deal with this little loss?
My ears are yours. My eyes are yours.
Yugabalai, you have conquered the enemy capital and forced them to find a new one.
Ears are yours.
Who sits in here? Eriador. Let's hope they move this entire army out and allow us to capture it. Seems like a reasonable hope.
How may I serve? Orders.
Your will, my lord.
How may I serve? How may I serve? Orders. Orders. I will only address you in battle.
Don Keith, hello there. Okay, we need to build something here. Let's build a dark sanctuary because we can. Maybe a militia garrison, actually. Yeah, let's build a militia garrison. That's a good building. And, I think conversion will be taken care of either way. And the friggling gear marshalling fields double as our barracks? They must be based off the same thing. So if they build their horseman-focused military buildings, we can use them right off the bat. That's amazing. I love it. I'll have it for breakfast every day. Let's have another turn then. And then they attack our temple units with a numerically inferior force. Ah, now I see what they're doing. They've got people hiding in the shrubbery. Branduch, to be precise. And he looks like a man who's got a pretty fierce determination to get some results that I would disapprove of. Yeah. He's a good general too. The kind of man who will punch you in the face, tell you his son did it, and you'll believe him, and punch him right back. But apparently his troops are of so consistently low quality that we are deemed able to win it? I mean, I understand these guys for sure, but let's see if we can retreat to Darbat, shall we? Unless we can get an amazing position. We're just going to run away from it. If we can get an amazing position, then who knows? Who knows? But this is pretty bland.
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
They're bringing the reinforcements. And we just run away. These guys are less happy, apparently, to be doing the hit and run tactics, but that's just what they'll have to do sometimes. Even the men of the temple will sometimes have to run away to face a more glorious battle on another day.
2 days. One which is sweet, and the other.
We come back to, well, sentience, I suppose. That's what happens whenever I pause and restart recordings, yes, or do little cuts or whatever. Wood Elf leader is dead. Oh dear. Well, we get a horse breeder's guild and Biorig. Thank you very much. Biorig has fallen. Well, thank you. I knew that. And then they want us to block the port at Lond there. Oh, okay. Let's see what happened over here. Our troops happily made it back to Tharbad, and I am, dizzy with anticipation for what should happen next. They will descend upon Tharbad like a furious horde, including King Yakthag himself. Hello. You're welcome to try. You're welcome to try. Because I see out of the corner of my eye a little city that which I just might pass by. How are we doing on the conversion, people? Oh, 15% already. I like it. How are we doing over here? Lumban has basically nothing. Kadok has something, but not much. And Lazy is having a lovely French kind of name, I feel, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Regardless, though, the most important bit is we're training troops in Khazad-dûm. Dum 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 Khazad-dûm dum dum Khazad-dûm Khazad-dûm Khazad-dûm.
How may I serve?
Should we send some folks into here just to annoy them? Seems to be a reasonably lovely way to do some heavy damage to those buggers.
Come and get me,
Let's see if this army just stops everything it's doing just to take that fort. That would be humorous, wouldn't it? And I think it's pretty realistic. Which makes me happy. What else? Oh, gathering grounds up here. Good, good, good. Bree gets a bazaar. And some warlord's guard. Some horse archers. Good things all round. Some Variag bowmen. Nah. And on and all a lot, you need to grow. Ooh, that crop rotation building is pretty tasty. A single point of growth for that. I'll have it.
Yes, noble master.
Matrice just still sits there, doing very little. Tharbad gets a spy. Let's get another one. They're so nice, you know. Okay, Midland. What do you got? Great Hall. Good. Keep going. I want you to keep going, Midland, until you've got all the nicest troops in the land at your command.
I'm honored to serve.
Orders.
Uldur,
As you will.
come right this way, my friend. And these beasts, maybe they should go to this fort right now.
How may I serve?
And then it will take the best of these Baroon raiders and send them with them, because really good Baroon raiders are not, you know, not too bad. They all have their uses, and if the enemy fields a lot of light troops, they can really do some damage. What are we doing here? Anuminas, you have got all the niceness in the world, and you're going to use it. Do we have culture? We have plenty of culture. Thanks to Ricard. Thank you, man. Thank you, my man. It's a pleasure. Pleasure working with you. I suppose the Great Beasts are actually getting quicker training times through the Horse Breeders Guild, because they technically are cavalry. Or maybe they don't, because it needs to be particular types of cavalry. All sorts of options are afoot when dealing with this bloody game, because its nuance is sometimes maddeningly obtuse. But nuance there is. So yeah. So we'll have these 3 units of beasts, we'll have these 4 units of temple variety, that's 8, with this great beast unit included, and then we have 12 slots to fill with cavalry. Or maybe a catapult. Yes, catapults please. We want catapults. Catapults will allow us to attack any place with ease. And, I mean, you saw how shocked Elrond was to suddenly find beasts in his garden. It'll be good. It'll be good. Do you want to do preemptive strikes against Kadok and his mates? I guess we're okay. Imladris, you need to build stuff. Like a Confederation camp. And you have a spy that we can send somewhere, right? Because at this point, we're getting to the 60-point recruitment mark. And once we get to the barracks of the place, these biggest ones, we need, yeah, 60%. Good. So, Zanazir, you have free reign, my friend, to find new purposes.
Today's journey ends.
Yes, it does. It does end. And, actually, go to Kiloniak, because we're going to need to convert that very quickly. And a spy will help me do that.
How may I serve?
Get down, miss. Conqueror of Vindsvept. Yeah, just sit there and enjoy your conquest, I guess. Let's have another turn. Michael Darling, Horsebreeders Guild. You know what? That doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like a good thing to have around here. I will take it. Ooh, Alfred besieged. What a pity. Speaking of what a pity, the Dunedain have come for Deadman's Dyke. Just because we want to train horse archers here instead of Dunedain rangers, they start taking it all personally. The only problem is, we've got Gagri up here, and he is more than happy to do some nasty things with the help of Vindsvept. Perhaps even the Numenus wants to chip in. Now that would be an interesting battle. Let's look at some construction first, though. Okay, so Dunland comes for Osnathiel because they're about as predictable as the taste of a cracker. And it seems that Dunland has yet to realise exactly what's happening around them. But I suppose their latest little army is hiding in the shadows somewhere.
Orders.
Okay, let's go over here then.
Victory. You are this land's master now.
Yes.
How may I serve?
I am this land's master now. And we get cataphract archers to prove it. And cataphracts in general. What's the soul? Let's get that communal farming at a reduced price.
How may I serve?
Oh yes. You go to a fort. Save me some money. Quite a lot of money actually. There, Thuin, you need a Confederation camp, and that's what you'll get. Let's also get the whole of the Brotherhood now that we are sort of on a roll with Vindsvept. There are some battles afoot. And we'll need to take at least one of them before we end today, I think. Ooh, temple units. Come this way. Jakorgi. Actually, let's use your talents
At once.
and build some towers around here.
Watch here.
So we can keep an eye on our neighbours. Not that we don't trust them, it's just that we don't trust them very much.
Tomorrow's journey awaits. Setting a watch here.
My eyes are yours. My ears are yours. As you will. Unseen, invisible.
Oh, hello there.
I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord. Your will. As you will. I have come. There is healthy respect.
I think Badass can soon head some other way. But it seems to me quite apparent that the North is not going in Angmar's or the Dunedain's favour.
How may I serve? As
At
you will.
least, not at present.
My ears are yours. As you will. Unseen, invisible.
Listen up!
Okay. Some things have to be done.
Yes, noble.
And these do include the smackdown at Deadman's Dyke. That's gonna happen. Hello, Captain Faramir.
This will be an honorable battle.
Of course I respect your namesake, but you have 2 units of piss poor archers. Some Dunedain scouts. Come on. This army is not really worth the bother.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
But bother me you do, and as such we'll just have to do all sorts of things to get you out of there. So, yeah, you don't need to speak. This is not an occasion where we need a sequence of poorly determined words to tell us that we're going to win. It's obvious. Everybody knows it. Might as well sit back and enjoy the ride, I say. Lighter cavalry, come this way. Heavier cavalry, come this way. Let's be about it. Ah, yes. Let's get this guy into teams 3, because why not? What'll they do? Run forth with their archer militia? Oh, come on, guys. Don't you at least want to attempt challenging me? Alright, alright. Alright, you have some arrows. Alright. I have some wind riders. How about that? Hmm? Schmaggity, schmaggity, schmaggity doo, schmaggity doo, schmaggity boo. Norbert horsemen prepared to strike at archers. Oh, look at that. The scouts don't like it. Who would have thought? But I'm quite dissatisfied with how quickly they were able to take out Warlord's Cataphract archers. Those guys are supposed to have decent armor. And they seem to cut through it like it was nothing. Not satisfactory in the slightest, I'll have to say. Take on the scouts first. That general needs to go. Oh, he's already gone. Okay. Well, well. Run down their archers, every single one of them. Thank you. Hello, armsman. I've been waiting for you. I suppose I've been waiting for the wardens too, but not as much. Charge them down. No? Okay, there you go. Thank you. Blade busters. Guten Tag.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
What's happening here? Oh, Blade Masters. Ever the Scourge. Ever the Scourge. The Wardens. Ever annoying. Yeah, we need to push the Blade Masters a bit more. Cataphracts. Who can you take on? Blade Masters. Thank you.
The battle appears to be running in our favor. From good tidings such as these, does victory spring forth.
Let's see what happens with this. They can break those guys. And we want to make that happen. Apparently they're not breaking fast enough for my liking. And here, ugh. Oh, they're not anti-cavalry units, surely. And yet they do so much damage. What do we have here? Archer militia. Smack them down. Keep shooting the armsmen, my friends. Thank you. Okay. Windriders have canned. You don't want to be captured by wardens. But we are going to do some nasty business to those archers, so that's good. Okay. How are we doing over here? Okay, we've broken the Blade Masters over here. Good, good, good. Finally. Let's get away from the other heavy units that are bearing down upon us. Oops. Ugh. Oh, I hate those people. I'm not sure they will be able to quite convey my contempt. How are we doing here? Yes, you managed to deal with those. Doggone it. Enemies. And now we'll have to deal with these as well. How are we doing here? Not quite cutting it. Those will rout, I'm hoping. Or they won't, and we'll just be sorry for ourselves all day. No, they rout. Very nice. Okay, good. Let's come around to the Blade Masters for another pass. And bring some friends. By sheer force of numbers shall they be shaken. There we are. Anything else? Ah, yes, of course. Gotta shoot the armsmen, gotta shoot them now. Gotta shoot them until they're dying. If we don't, they will be quite annoying. So let's have them start dying right about now. Our army will need retraining, but of course they can get it. They can get it. It's just always annoying losing so many troops to those kind of guys.
Our enemy flees before us like
finally.
a herd of goats.
They
Drive them
relent,
from the battle.
and we hunt them down. Good, good. Good, good. Very good. And then there are some archer militia.
The enemy must curse the day they were born. Let all the
So,
of this most wondrous
Windriders causing a lot of casualties, actually. Good job, fellas. Good job. And we did heal quite a few, so that's good. That's less to be retrained. Ha ha ha. Goodbye. Alright. Military lodgings. Yeah, okay. We'll need to go to Bree for retraining, but that's okay. We will. We will.
Noble one, we move at first light.
Shall we get some more Baroon hunters? Just for the sake of it? I mean, doesn't hurt. Nomad's Guild. Yes, that's why we can retrain our weapons there. Good, good. And indeed, the Frecklinger training grounds mean that the next building in our line will be the Confederation camp of the Nomads. Very nice. Do these guys have military... Oh, sorry. Any of those militia spawning buildings? It seems to not be the case. And then we'll have to deal with Caddock over here.
We shall end this day in triumph.
Yeah. But you know what? We're going to have that next time. So we're going to spawn on the field next time, and it'll be a lovely day. But until then, I hope good things come your way. Be kind to yourself, be good to others, and I will see you soon.